I have never seen you guys go feral for a makeup look quite like you did this one. So let's break it down. Starting out by prepping the lip, I'm just gonna go in with some lip balm. And then to prep the skin, I'm going in with the Rhode glazing milk. And we wanna make sure the whole entire face is nice and saturated. Step 1 of makeup application, I'm gonna go in with the Haus Labs foundation. Starting out with one pump on the back of the hand, I'm gonna go in and apply that using sort of broader sweeping motions, and I'm doing this to really sheer out the foundation and allow my skin to still peek through. And then on the areas where I do want more coverage, I'm just gonna lightly tap, and that will build up the product. Next, I'm gonna go in and do my fake freckles. I like to apply these starting on the nose. I focus the freckles on the areas that I would contour. You can see I kind of do them in triangles. And then I'll take my ring finger and tap them out. Once I like how the nose is looking, I'll bring them down onto the side of the nose and then tap them to kind of spill onto the cheek. Same thing on the other side. Tap them out and down, and then this is what you're left with. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup by Mario Skin Enhancer. I'm gonna focus that on the forehead and the high points of the cheek. Top of the nose where the sun would hit, and then into the crease of the eye. And this is gonna create continuity with all of the warmth and the shading that we're creating on the face. For this look, I'm gonna be super intentional about concealer placement, really focusing it on the inner corner of the under eye. So I'm just creating a little triangle. Leave that for a second and move to the rest of the face. Starting by blending out the chin, I'm going to use the side of the concealer brush to blend that up and then flip it around and feather that downwards. Back in with the brush that I used for contour, and we'll melt those two together. Pointing my concealer brush downward and blending around the nose. Back up at the under eye, and I'm starting with the lowest point of the triangle. Just tapping, making sure that concealer does not really leave the perimeter of where I laid it down. Whatever's on the brush, I'll just tap right here at the outer corner. Now I'm just gonna take a look at my face, go in and blend out where one product starts and the other stops. And then right at the inner corner, I'm gonna make sure that concealer is not unblended. Now we're gonna set all of that down. This look has a pretty glowy cheek, so I want the rest of the face to be pretty matte. And then for the under eye, I'm gonna use the tip of the puff. And again, I'm gonna keep that focused right where we laid down that concealer. For the forehead area, I'm gonna keep the powder just between the brow. A healthy amount of setting spray, and we're gonna move to the brow. I'm doing the Rare Beauty Clear Brow Gel and then the Glossier Boy Brow Flick, and I'm going in just at the little sparse bits. I'm gonna go in with just the tiniest bit of warm brown eyeshadow. This is Swiss Chocolate. I'm gonna take that through the entirety of the crease, and then whatever's left on the brush, I'll take down onto the bottom lash line. Then I'm gonna go in with this Rose Gold Cream Shadow and tap that right onto the center of the eyelid. Along the top lash line, I'm gonna go in with a brown liner. This is the Kosas liner in the shade Depth. I'm gonna smudge out the line that we just made and then go back in as close as possible to the lash and re-intensify that line. Every time I wear this mascara, someone asks what I did to my lashes, but I didn't do anything at all. It's just that the Haus Labs mascara is that good. This cheek was definitely my favorite part of the makeup look. The base of it was these Dior liquid highlights. I did one part rosy, one part bronze, mixed and dotted on the high point of the cheek, building that up slowly and being really careful not to overdo it. Then I finished off the cheek with the Armani powder blush, just the perfect little hint of pink. The lip combo for this look had 3 products: Mario liner in the shade Almond, Fenty Gloss Bomb Stick, this is the shade Blazed Donut, then I topped it off with the Rose Tinted Lip in Cinnamon Roll. This is the final makeup look. Don't be surprised if you see me doing this on repeat.